A little more.
Oh,
There you are.
got it. All right. It's because it cuts off. All right. Hello, Latitude Nation. It's Nikki and John with Latitude 38. We were going to go live with Westerly. We've been talking to them for the last hour, and they are having some very slow connection issues. We do have Jessica, who's part of Westerly's support crew. She is on the ground in Hawaii waiting for the boats to arrive. So we're just going to have a quick chat with her, and we are going to give you a sort of an overall update on the race as the boats near in on the islands.
So, yeah, go ahead, Jessica. Why don't you share what your role is and where you are and what you're looking for?
Great. Well, thank you so much for having me. Sorry to hear about the communication issues from the boat. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm coming to you live from the Prince Waikiki, waiting for the boats to start rolling in. As you've seen from Latitude 38 in the Transpac race, the multi-hulls came in yesterday, and I know we're anticipating a bunch of boats to start rolling in tonight into tomorrow. So really excited to see everyone start rolling into Waikiki. Some of the support team, some of the wives, girlfriends, family, friends, loved ones have all been rolling in. We've seen people at various hotels, and we're getting really excited for the Westerly crew boys to come home.
Yeah. No, it's I'm sure is exciting at that end, and they're all getting anxious, I'm sure, to come and see all of you as they get close into Hawaii. So,
yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, looking, out on the race course, looks like first boat, yeah, as you say, should be coming in tomorrow. Westerly seems to have got under 400 miles, so they're closing in quickly. And the boats in the back end who started Saturday are definitely looking like they're still in those blue blobs, light air. They haven't reached the nice bright green that everybody else is sailing in ahead of them. So they're sort of lagging behind and having a struggle catching up. But it certainly looked like a great day yesterday. We had a spontaneous chat with Westerly yesterday because they had good connections. And so Nikki and I jumped on. So we'll post it noon today with Electronic Latitude, a link to the YouTube channel. And boy, they are enjoying some beautiful sailing. I was thinking this morning, when they fight their way off the California coast, it's gray, it's cool, it's lumpy. And then, they're wanting to get the heck out of there. And now they're in this zone where it's sunny, beautiful water. Just as they were hanging up, they said, 300 flying fish just took off. And I'm sure if they get near Hawaii, they feel like almost sailing right by it. It looks so beautiful. But I'm sure the Mai Tais will entice them to turn right and get into the Alawai. So, but it looks like they're having a great race, and I'm sure they're all looking forward to getting in and seeing everybody and enjoying the finish line off Diamond Head.
Yeah. And I'm curious, Jessica, what has this experience been like for you? You shared a little bit about being in Hawaii and the excitement, but from start to finish, sort of this entire time of them, racing across the Pacific, obviously there's been decent connectivity. I've been getting some updates, so that's been exciting. And how has it been for you? And what role have you played for the boat in support?
Yeah, so it's been, this year has just been a revolutionary year with having Starlink available to so many boats, and in addition to the other communication channels. So being able to connect with the Westerly crew via Latitude 38, thank you. That's been what a treat to see the guys and get a glimpse. Normally we don't get any of that year on year. So that's been really special, and just a big thank you and comment of gratitude to the Transpac Race Committee for putting this on, because their updates have been incredible as well. I know they have been connecting with all of the various boats and providing that coverage, and between the two of you, just having that has been spectacular. So I was there in Marina del Rey when Westerly left the dock, and being able to wave them off. And then I was on our support boat with Dave's wife, Liz, and a bunch of family and friends on Freedom, their powerboat, to watch the start of the race, along with Steve Jost, who took some photographs. And then, that there's a whole bunch of photographers out there capturing great shots. We've seen a quick sneak peeks of some of those. I've been managing a lot of the social media channels for Westerly. So you see posts going up at various times. I've been working with the Westerly crew and photos and photographers to get that and keep people updated that are watching and following the Yellow Brick Tracker, following Transpac, following you at Latitude 38. So it's really been a great year in terms of human communication and hearing what everyone is up to. Nice to see their faces. We normally don't get that.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been super fun. And, Andy called us, a month or two ago when Dave said, hey, how about we try something live? And, my head gets a little, contorted in brain thinking about how are we going to do this and what's the technology? And I'll just give kudos to Nikki since she's right here live with you saying she figured it all out. And this has been working really great. And obviously the biggest barrier is just our connectivity. Sometimes gets a little wobbly, but it does that right in my own home as well sometimes. So it's amazing. It's been from the Pacific, but it's been super fun to talk to Dave and Andy and hear life aboard and watch the change from gray coastal waters and lumpy seas to bright blue and sizzling along downwind as they head for the Molokai Channel. So it's really been a great experience and a different way to watch. I've been here at Latitude a long time. The old days, they used to start and then they'd finish and we'd write about it. We didn't know what happened in between. So it's a whole different experience, figuring out there'd be some radio check-ins, but it was really, you get to the finish line and then you found out everything that happened. And so This is a whole new way to experience it, which is really fantastic.
Indeed. So thank you to you both for making that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
great.
Interesting because it's kind of, I feel like it makes it for me, like I'm not a racer or like even somebody who has aspirations to race across the ocean, but I think it's when you like talk about it, like John, how you're saying, they leave, they arrive, we write about it, even reading about it in the magazine, it's like this big thing that's like very outside of like anything I think I would want to do, but talking to the boats and seeing the updates as they're happening has made it like has made me experience and think about the race totally different just as a person and a sailor. So it does add a bit of human connection to kind of see what they're going through and it's really cool. So thanks for being willing to test this out with us.
Pioneer here and also the Yellow Brick Tracker. I mean, watching their jibe angles and the weather overlaid on it, you got the navigators working 24/7 trying to figure out, when to jibe and then what sails they're going to set. And you can kind of live it a little more closely with them. And, we'll all be expert Transpac racers in our dreams when this is all over.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Well, and like they've said, every time we broadcast, everyone's got to do this race. I mean, I think they planted a seed somewhere in the back of my head.
Yeah. Well, the only thing is that, what the difference between cruisers and racers here is they're not fishing. They're not pulling in fresh fish if you cruise it, you can eat maybe some fresh fish along the way. But the racers tend to avoid that snafu.
Delivery back.
The delivery back. That's right. And that's probably some boats are looking for some crew for that. So.
Yeah, Jessica, what does the delivery look like back for Westerly? How much of the crew is doing the trip back, or do they have a different delivery crew coming in?
I believe they have a different delivery crew coming in.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
They're all doing the jet plane home. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I know some people are doing deliveries on different boats, but Westerly's had its own delivery crew. So
fantastic. Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds great. Well, thank you so much, Jessica. And I guess the other possibility is they may call us and text us later today and say, hey, we've got connectivity back. Maybe we'll jump on. So if that happens.
Hold on. They said they're ready to jump on right now. Hold, please.
Okay, hold, please. All right. Well, so those of you who have stayed aboard while we've chatted away here, we may have Westerly join us. We'll see.
We're going to find out right now. And Jessica, if you just want to stay on too, I think that might be fun. And we'll see. We'll give them a couple minutes. Again, we appreciate everyone's patience as we waffle through these funky connectivity issues and trying to live stream. in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
It's been what a treat. I mean, even with the connectivity issues,
they're here, you
it's such a
guys.
treat.
Yeah.
Hi, team.
Hi. Okay, I'm gonna make
How do
this
you like-
small
how do you like-
and you big, maybe, or trying
Yeah.
to figure this out.
Awesome.
Okay, be like, there we
Okay.
go.
How do you like my beard today? Huh?
It's great.
It's looking a little fuller than yesterday.
Looking like an old man of the sea that I am. Okay, we don't want to burn any daylight here with Starlink. So what I'll do is I'm going to go up to the cockpit. Hopefully the connectivity maintains. We'll do this for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Pushing hard right now for obvious reasons. And so stand by. I'll try to get Captain Schwenk on the video here. And,
just so everyone knows that's tuning in, we didn't think Westerly was going to make it, and they just jumped on the stream, so we're having a treat. We also have Jessica, who's part of their support crew, on the call, and they're going to give us an update, a quick one.
Okay, here we go. Quick update. We are, as you know, we're closing in on the finish, which is just a dream for 4 years for us, and 4 years in the making. And I'll just scan the horizon so you can see the team at work. Stand by.
All right.
It's Captain Schwenk.
Right away.
There's Clement hard at work, and Andy Dipple on the main, and then Chris is driving. You guys got all that?
Yeah.
Well, that
Good?
looks
Okay.
spectacular. Look like
I'm going to aim the camera at Andy Schwenk, and he's going to give you a little overview of. And also, good morning to Latitude 38 fans. Awesome. And good morning, America.
You want to take the trim, Dave?
Yeah, I got the trim.
I've got trade off for you guys.
all right.
Hey, greetings back there in TV land.
All right. Your beard's looking good too, Andy.
Yeah, feeling good. Yeah. Maybe get a chance to wash it in a real shower here soon.
Hey, I bought you a little prop to keep your incentive going here. Check it out here. Keep sailing. Can you see that?
I can't see anything, to be honest.
That was a pineapple.
It's a
All right.
pineapple, Andy. He's for your Mai Tais.
All right. Tell us what's going on out there.
Or some rum and maybe some ice. Although I was thinking about when you see those government pages now, they're all redacted. I feel like that's where emails go. We're traveling at redacted degrees, at redacted speed, with redacted sail up. So, but it's really time and effort the teams put into it. It's it's really precious to all of us. What it takes to make this boat go, and the hours and years people have spent out here on the ocean figuring this stuff out. So we would give you everything we could, but we can't, or we'd have to kill you.
Yeah, no, we won't ask for any secrets, Andy. I know you have a lot of them.
Yeah, I might have to grease the wind shear so I can hear you. But yeah, it's just really been a special trip. Everything, the boat systems are all performing really well. Elon Musk, we get to talk to y'all.
Very awesome.
Yeah, sounds good. So you can't tell us speed, direction, or sails up, but what else can you tell us about what's going on out there? Have you seen any other boats? Are you seeing any boats?
We sure wish we could. I'll tell you that was a real treat the first few days. We had a good battle going with another boat in our class, and it sure is a neat experience. You'll remember it. Oh yeah, that was the year we saw so and so and cross tax with them and trying to figure out why they're going that way, and we're going this way. Or if you're both going the same way, that makes a little more sense.
Andy, I thought Denali wanted our Grey Poupon.
Yeah, we did have where Denali sliced across us. We were figuring they were coming over to. And it sort of dates us. Remember the old, Nikki, you'll probably never know this, but the old, how did it go?
Pardon me, but do you have any Grey Poupon?
That was the one. Anyway, it was a type of a mustard, very popular. I think we have
I do remember that. Maybe I'll date myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, we're excited to see you guys pull in. I mean, this is very exciting.
You betcha. They always put on a first class welcome. That's one thing Hawaii's been good at since they invented the place, except for Cook on his second visit.
That was a rough one.
First
Hopefully, I think you'll be greeted more warmly than that.
Definitely. We're all here, Andy, ready. Everyone's starting to roll in, getting excited to welcome you all.
Oh, yeah.
Girlfriends, family, friends, loved ones, support, everyone.
That's super. That's
Yeah.
what we're doing, really.
You know, and actually today looks about exactly the same as yesterday. Beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot of that out here. A lot of blue. If you're into blue.
Yeah.
Fish, a lot of flying fish, all sorts of shapes and sizes. We even got some squid on deck too. Calamari, I guess is what they call it.
Yeah, sounds good. Give it to the chef. All right. Well, sounds like there's no secrets to share. You know, but you all look like you're healthy, rested, and fed. You know, a razor blade's going to come in handy.
Yeah, everybody's got smiles on their faces. What it's all about. Last couple days when you get to make all those other days worth it, all the work and time and effort on starboard, so we can roll in on what redacted.
Yep, redacted.
I really appreciate that, Andy.
Keep those secrets safe.
Yeah. So last night, how was last night since we talked to you? How was your, overnight last night?
Yeah, probably the best night we've had as far as, pretty, with all the boats kind of funneling together. We're all headed for the same place. So in the middle of the ocean, the boats are more scattered. But now as you approach a common finish line, we're starting to try to peek over the horizon, hoping maybe we'll see somebody and then look at maybe our track will cross with that guy over there. And then all of a sudden they'll jive and they're headed another direction. And we're trying to figure that one out. So it does make it more exciting as the race comes to a close.
Very cool.
Any more squalls and weather phenomena, or is it just smooth sailing?
Yeah, smooth sailing. Sometimes they talk about these squalls and they just hit you like bowling balls. There's very certain strategies that boats use. There's Stan Honey's got some great stuff that he's put out about the race about how to handle squalls, and we try to apply as much information as we can to keep the boat out front and use wind direction and velocity to our best advantage.
Yeah, sounds good. But you're not telling us those secrets now either. We'll keep those between you and Stan.
That's right. The cold flow, there's a whole squadron of them there.
A flying fish.
Flying fish.
Wow.
Yeah, sounds great.
Well, thanks for giving us a little peek at what it's like out there as you finish the race. We're all going to be watching closely.
Fun. You bet. Thanks you guys for putting it all together for us and putting out the best magazine in the county every month.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for reading. Thanks for the kind words. But yeah, obviously it's you sailors. Make it happen. Make it fun.
Go where the wind blows. Gotta go where the wind blows.
Go where the wind blows. Yeah.
You guys are going where the wind blows, so we appreciate it, and we really do appreciate you taking us all along on this journey. It's really awesome.
Here you go, David. Back in action.
All right. All right. Keep sailing.
See what the plan is from here. We had a plan for tomorrow or something, maybe.
Yep.
Hi, team.
Whew. Bye, team.
All right.
Hey, good luck on the finish, you guys.
There's Dave close up. Yeah.
We're motivated by Mai Tais. That's us.
All right. Well, sounds good. Yeah. Here's your motivating picture here. So keep an eye on those. That's some pineapple. Good luck getting Molokai.
It's our way. Pineapple way. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great to see you. Good luck to the finish.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I want to thank Jessica for jumping on with us and giving us an idea of what it's been like as support crew on the ground and what it's feeling like in Hawaii as the boats come in. I'm sure it's going to be a really exciting 24 hours coming up. And I really hope that you enjoy the experience as well, because it's really awesome. And we'll look forward to seeing more posts and hopefully getting to sort of debrief with the whole crew once they're ashore to kind of round up this whole thing. So, John, do you have any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. Well, we're going to be following them down the yellow brick road there, down the Molokai Channel to the Mai Tais. And, you know, it's called the rum line for a couple of reasons. You know, so they're following that down, but we're going to be posting this at noon today or just after noon because it's getting pretty close, along with yesterday's live broadcast as well. So check into Electronic Latitude just after noon, and you can tell your friends it'll be live there and yesterday's as well. But great to see everyone. I guess to be on with everyone, and glad you joined us.
Yeah. Thanks, Jessica. Do you have any closing thoughts for the audience?
No, just a very big thank you once again for all that you have done, Latitude 38 Nation and the Transpac Race Committee. This has been a fantastic race to watch so far. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
Awesome. All right, everyone, this is it. We're signing off, and the boats are they're going to start arriving today. So it's an exciting day to tune in. Both Transpac and single-handed Transpac. We've got a lot of boats nearing in on the islands right now. So stay tuned, and we will be having another broadcast. So we don't have a time yet, but we will let you all know.
After the finish, after Westerly's finish, I guess. So they got to
after they're finished. Yeah.
after the LY.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
We're gonna sign off. We'll see you guys later.
All right.
And